subscribe, like, and ring the bell button.
Welcome to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we're gonna do. But first we're going to open up the book, find the page, and get our borders and our string in place. So we are continuing on the black page today. So 2 more black pages, and then I will place in a white or something fun on the next pages. Anyway, this one is gonna be black and white, so I am going to use my my jelly roll, the 08 in white for this page. But let's start with just relaxing in our shoulders, wrists and fingers, taking a deep breath. And just being grateful for being here and being able to tangle together. I'm going to start with my dot in the corner. This way our page is no longer all nice and fine and one colored. It is several color now. So now we can start with the border lines. So I'm just gonna connect my dots together with a line, and it doesn't really matter if the line is straight or not, because it will look pretty good in the end anyway. I think it's a long time ago since we had some kind of squared off rooms here on the page, so I'm going to do that this time, and then we're just gonna go ahead and see what's gonna happen. So I'm just making a ton of squares. So I am going to take my jelly roll now, take the cap off and make sure it is working. It is. And I'm just gonna make this pattern in the first square here. So this is a grid of dots. So I'm starting out with some dots and making my square grid with these dots. And remember, the jelly roll needs a little longer to dry than the normal micron. If you have a white page, you can do this just the same on a piece of white, just with your black micron. In the step out, they made a dot in the middle here. I'm not gonna do that. But if you find it easier, you could do that. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm gonna go, first of all, I'm gonna correct my book so I have it a little more. I'm gonna go find my center here. You could make the dot. I'm not gonna do it. And then I'm making a teardrop from the center to one of these points. And I'm gonna do that to all 4 points. So from the center to the point. Then I'm kind of making a petal on the inside of these teardrop, or more like a rice corn shape. And I'm gonna do one here in between these rice corns. And that's the pattern we're going to do. So now we're going to do the same in the next square. And we're just going to do this over and over and over again. Petals on the inside and in between the rice corn shapes. Next line. That was a small one. Don't make them too small, because then it's difficult to put in the petals. You don't want them to be too big either, because then you have no room for the in-between petals. And I'm gonna make this my middle point. Like that. Then we are just going a row down and doing the same thing. Sorry about that. I have been thinking about monetizing my channel so that I can get a little for materials, but somehow I really don't want to put commercials before and after these videos, because I want them to be really Zen-like. So for now I'm just leaving it as is. But I would love to know, oops, I forgot one. I would love to know if you would be annoyed if I put commercials in these videos in front of them and behind these videos. I really would like to know your thought about that. I really would love to know what you think about that. But mostly I think I will not do it, because I also just like to keep this channel simple, and we have commercials everywhere today, so I actually think I will leave it out. But tell me what you think. I would like to know your comments. Oh, and because I now have 1,000 subscribers, I'm really happy about that. Thank you everyone that is following me and watching my videos. But because of that, I would be able to make a live stream. So if someone of you think it could be fun that I went on live and made a tangle together with you directly live, then please let me know if you think that would be an idea or something you would join. And also maybe leave a time, a day where you think it would be great, because I think it can be hard to figure out when people have time for watching a live video. So if it's something you would like, please let me know. But anyway, I am almost done with all these teardrop, rice corn shapes and the flower petals on the inside. And I really think this looks really, really cool. And it would also be great on a white background. There we go, that's a pattern. I actually think that turned out really, really neat. It is kind of a meta pattern. If I'm looking at it, I'm seeing other things than just the flowers here. Let's see, I want to take my eraser and then carefully erase my string line here, because it's all in the way for my little pattern. And when I am drawing on the black paper, I have to make the string line a little brighter, because otherwise you won't see it on the camera. So it's annoying me. Normally you could leave it and then it will kind of disappear with time. I'm not really sure how to give this one some shading. Maybe around these connection spots here. Let's do that. Put in some highlights. You can also use the Tortillion here on this, no, not the Tortillion, the graphite on this page here, but I would like to keep this just black and white. Kind of inverted back to basic. Because we didn't do that yet, so that's what I'm gonna go with here. There we go. I like that. So that was the pattern for today. It's very simple but effective. I really like it. It was this one right here. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.